Cute Raichu, Epicfailguy, the two carries coming in from No Fear Wolves. How are you guys feeling after that long, grudgous 5-game series?
Oh man, I am very exhausted, but right now the adrenaline's kicking in and I couldn't be happier.
Dude, I had to roll swap for this dub.
Yeah, you did.
Dub's so big I can't even see mid lane anymore, boss man.
Where'd it go, man? I don't know.
I mean, for a roll swap mid-series, it was looking pretty clean in the top lane there. You gotta say, you got some pretty chic, nasty tanks that you can pilot.
I mean, that's our spring split top laner right there. Had to roll swap it back.
The all-pro team 2 top laner. Oh, 3. That was 3, my bad.
Hey, if it works out, it works out. I want to ask from you guys, you know, you had a very long series. I want to look a little bit towards the future a bit here. You guys are playing up against CBR Rush. We'll go back and visit those games in a little bit, but how are you guys feeling? You know, you just won this one. You have to face off against the #1 team here. Are you guys excited? Are you guys nervous? What are you guys feeling knowing that that's your next opponent and the final step towards that ultimate victory?
And it's going to be tough for sure. I mean, CB Rush has looked very, very good. So, I mean, it's gonna be a lot of work for us to keep fixing up and improving our own game. But I think we can do it. I believe in us, and I mean, only time will tell.
Mm-hmm.
I think if the series is anything like it is tonight, Rutledge is gonna have to get ready. Okay.
Oh,
I'm coming for you, big boy. I don't want Frosty no more. I'm coming for you.
Oh, I love it. Last second trash talking we get in here in middle. Cam, did you have any questions for our semifinal victors?
Why did you not build QSS? Game 5. Raichu.
Because he couldn't kill me even if he R'd me, unless I played really bad, so I could still get an R off, and other items were more priority.
I mean, yeah, literally in Champ Select when we saw Mordekaiser, we're like, oh, I don't know if we want to go Malphite, and Raichu said, you know what, just give it to me. I can beat him. I don't care if it's a counter matchup. I'm gonna beat his.
Oh man, I was talking about it in game. I was like, it's kind of not the best matchup for them. I wonder why they decided. yeah, it does. I mean, you still were able to pull out a win there. And was there any point during the series that you guys were nervous about winning this series at all? I mean, you guys did end up dropping the first game, you dropped the third game. You guys were kind of the ones that put on the back foot for a lot of this series. Were you guys confident a majority of the time, or did you have to really dig deep in order to find these victories?
I think for me, after game 3, I was sweating a little bit. That was probably the worst game I've played all season, really. So I was a little bit scared after that, but I mean, once we got game 4, I mean, I knew we were going to be able to take it down. I think their mentals were a little bit boomed after game 4, so.
Kirachu?
Yeah, game 3 felt bad to lose, but I think everything that made us lose in game 3 we fixed in the next 2 games. So I felt pretty good.
Were you guys expecting this to go the full 5-game length series, or were you expecting it to maybe be only nobody was expecting a 3-game series. Were you expecting this to be more of a 4-game or a 5-game series?
I mean, Raichu expected 3-0.
Hear me out.
At the beginning of the night, I'm not playing 5 hours of League. We're winning this.
All right, hear me out. I said I'm not playing 5 hours to lose.
That just feels bad.
For me, I mean, I predicted 3-1 for us, so it's unlucky that we had to go to game 5, but I mean, Silver Scrapes is always so fun, so it is what it is.
Yeah, Silver Scrapes, of course. I had to sing it first. We didn't have any MP4s of it, so hopefully that's not copyright. Do you guys have any final words, final shout-outs before we end the stream for tonight?
I mean,
Skiz wanted a shout out. Shout out,
yeah.
Skiz.
Our whining jungler wanted a shout out.
Our Zen one trick.
I gotta shout out our coach for just draft gapping. Yeah, owner Doogsy, of course. All the boys. I mean, we're ready to go for next week.
Hey, you love to hear it. Ready to go for next week. Thank you so much, Epicfailguy and Cute Raichu, for joining us for this interview, and for everyone at home who's been joining us on this epic ride, this banger night. I got you with one last one. It's been a fantastic series to watch here. I want to do some shout outs for us here on the desk. For me, personally, shoutouts to Camcom. Thank you so much for joining me throughout this 5-game series. Thank you to Metapods Manatee as well from the support from Shadowbait / for joining us throughout the analyst desk and the pick band. And a huge shout out to Benjamins for the production behind the scenes, staying up all night with us. And finally, of course, we can't forget the last time, our favorite spam here on Excellency 2. AM Grind. Thank you so much to the coffee team that is keeping us here at Excellency awake for these super late night series. Ladies and gentlemen, get your AM Grind spams in chat. 10% off. Get you some coffee so that you can stay up next week to watch No Fear Wolves face off against the reigning #1 team that has dominated the league all series so far, CB Rush. It should be a final exciting series here. Camcom, any final words?
I mean, thank you all for having me tonight. Unfortunately, this will be my last time on Excellency before, because I'm not going to be able to make the final stream next week. So I hope everyone had a good time tonight, as this was my last stream, unless they bring me back for All Stars or next season. So thank you very much for that.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we love all of you. Thank you so much for coming out in order to finish up this best of 5 series for the semifinals. We'll see you next week for the grand finals between CB Rush and No Fear Wolves. Mwah.